Greetings and salutations, Sagittarius. My name is Shelby, and this is Osiris 777 Tarot. Today, Sag, I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread for you. And if you are interested in personal readings, you can find the details in the description. Let's hop right into it, Sag. This reading is for my Sagittarius. Please and thank you. What do we have for my favorite sign of Sagittarius? Sagittarius. King of Pentacles on the bottom, Sag. Sag, I love this energy very much so. This is a very good read. I'm switching things up a little bit. I'm going to, instead of reading these cards as they are, I'm going to shuffle and lay out clarifying cards and explain as I go to, just so I don't have two different stories going on at once, trying to make it a little bit more cohesive. All right, Sag? So bear with me and thank you for the patience. Wow. Sag, your present energy is looking beautiful. I love this so much. So, for your present situation, Sag, we have the Sun clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is some of the most happy, uh, fulfilling energy that you can have in the tarot. This is amazing. So, for your present situation, Sagittarius, I'm feeling like possibly you have a relationship and it is, this could be your forever person, Sagittarius. This could be someone, this could be your last someone. This could be the parent of your offspring. This could be someone you get a house with. This could be someone you start some kind of business with. This is someone who's going to make you just as happy as you make them. This is amazing energy, Sagittarius, and this is in your present. So I feel like you know who this person is. Holy cow, Sagittarius, this is amazing energy. I love this so much. So in the crossing section, Sagittarius, we have the Nine of Wands, and it is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you have been through some kind of turmoil. You have been through some kind of, you could call it warfare. You have defended yourself, and you're still willing to defend yourself. This is a card of the battle wounded soldier. You've been through it, Sagittarius, And I feel like you did it by yourself. Not to say I mean, you had your spirit team, you had your angels, you had the divine, of course, but in the physical, in the reality, you've been by yourself. Um, and I feel like you're coming out of a situation where you have to do it independent. I don't feel like you're independent anymore. I feel like you have some kind of a partnership here. You have some kind of a relationship. You have something that is uh, manifesting for you, Sagittarius. And you're coming out of a period where you felt like you had to do everything by yourself. Maybe you're not the only one defending yourself now, Sagittarius. For your recent past, we have the Page of Cups with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So with that, maybe someone who you offered your cup to, someone who you were trying to be emotional with, was being sneaky and deceptive and ran away with your love, like a thief of love, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting with this collection of cards in your recent past. Someone may have been a thief of love in your recent past, Sagittarius. And if that resonates, I'm assuming you know exactly who I'm talking about. Wow. In your near future, Sagittarius, we have the Four of Pentacles followed by the Strength. So there could be a Leo of significance. Actually, we have two cards of Leo here. And in my Leo reading I just did, they had the Temperance in their environment. They had the Fool and the Temperance. So there could be some kind of a Leo Sagittarius connection here. But in your near future, Sagittarius, I see you being strong. I see you being courageous. And I'm almost getting the vibe of like, you're so kind that it comes off as immaculately strong. Um, I feel like people possibly in your past, maybe in the present, but I think people from your past almost felt like you were weak because you were kind. When in reality, it was the exact opposite. You were showing these people what true strength really is, and I feel like you're still embodying this energy even in the future. You're holding on to your strength. You're not letting go of it. You're not letting people, places, situations change who you really are, because I feel like you have a beast within. You just have it disciplined, Sagittarius. As above, your conscious goals, Sagittarius, we have the Magician. We all, and it's clarified by the Four of Cups. So I see you being a master manifester, Sagittarius, and you have all the tools necessary to attract whatever it is that you're looking for in your life. I see you being very, very powerful. And I feel like you are conscious of how powerful you truly are. And maybe other people are starting to recognize how powerful you truly are. Maybe there's offers coming in that you are uninterested in, or maybe there's offers coming in that you just didn't see, because people are starting to realize who and what you truly are, how strong you are, how happy you are. You manifested a whole new life for yourself. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. In the so below position, what you don't see is that you are moving forward from your past. You are not feeling nostalgic anymore. You are not reminiscing on the past. You are leaving the past behind in hopes for something much better. Is what you don't see is that you are already over your past. You're over it, and you are in the period of manifesting your future with strength, with love, with happiness. Shit, Sag. This is amazing energy. Yeah, I'm really digging this for you. For you in the situation, Sagittarius, we have the King of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups. which is funny because King of Swords is like head over heart, logic, base, mind. Knight of Cups is following his heart. This is the knight in shining armor. This is someone who is guided by his heart. So I feel like, Sagittarius, you've been through a lot of battles. And especially with the Knight of Wands here in the crossing section, you've been through a lot of battles. You are victorious through all your battles. I feel like with this combination of cards, I feel like you're coming into a healthy balance of logic and empathy. You're learning to distinguish the two. I see you having very big picture thinking. Um, like the analogy that I like to use for the King of Swords is like a master chess player, 10 steps ahead. You see things from a higher perspective, um, and you can be cutting if you choose to be. You will cut people the fuck off. It doesn't matter. You will cut people off. But I also see with the Knight of Cups energy, I see you having empathy. I see you being somewhat of a nurturer, or even if you are a masculine, I think you're balancing your energies, your masculine, your feminine, your spiritual, your logical, your heart, your mind. I feel like you're learning to balance these two to come into union, to come into harmony with not only yourself, but with the universe, with everything. I think you're coming into yourself, Sag. And I love to see this. In your environment, Sagittarius, there could be a Scorpio of significance. We have the Death card with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like someone, because I don't feel like this is your energy, Sag, I feel like someone in your environment is coming out of illusions, is coming out of a time where they felt trapped in their head or bound by self-limiting beliefs or something like that, and someone is going through a transformation. Maybe you prayed for this, maybe you hoped for this, maybe someone you care about was living like this, trapped in their mind, trapped by limiting beliefs, trapped by limitations, trapped by, I don't know, they were trapped. But I feel like they're coming out of feeling trapped and going through a transformation, Sagittarius. Kind of the vibe that I'm getting. In your hopes and fears, Sagittarius, we have the Four of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands in reverse. So with this kind of energy, I'm kind of getting the vibe that you're hoping for someone to choose you for a higher level of commitment. And maybe you fear that this person won't. Four of Wands can indicate marriage, can indicate a coming together of families. It can indicate a coming together, celebrations, walking through a portal into a brand new life, right? And with the Two of Wands in reverse, I'm kind of getting the vibe that you fear that this person will not choose this. But I want you to keep in mind what you have right here, all right? You have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Focus on that. Don't live in fear, okay? Do not live in fear. Focus on what is right here. Because I see you being a very powerful manifestor, Sagittarius. With the Magician in the conscious goals, and I feel like you know exactly how powerful you are. Do not live in fear. Do not manifest your fears. Okay, Sag? Wow. Sagittarius, for the most likely outcome, we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And with this feeling that I'm getting from these cards is that you are a knight in shining armor. You are following your heart. Also, with the King of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups, and for you as a situation, I feel like you're coming into balance with logic and your heart. You're following your heart, but you're also disciplining your passions. Maybe you are I know Sagittarius, I am a Sagittarius, very sexual beings, right? They say people with the most sexual energy have the most healing energy as well. Um, but I see you learning to discipline yourself. Maybe you're disciplining, maybe you used to be a player, Sagittarius. Maybe you used to be spreading yourself thin. Not anymore. Not anymore. I see you following your heart, and I see you focusing on this. This could have been something that you manifested, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I do be fucking with this energy heavy. This is amazing energy. It definitely resonates with myself. Um, keep doing what you're doing. I see you being on the right path. Continue to follow your heart. All right. Yeah, I think it's going to lead you to beautiful places, beautiful people, beautiful situations. Especially with the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck when I first started. This could be leading to money as well. This is amazing energy, Sagittarius. I really like what I see for you. I'm going to get you guys an oracle card and I'm going to get up out of here. All right. Ascended Masters, please show me the one card that my Sagittarius need to see for their present situation. Please and thank you. Wow. Sagittarius, you guys got find the blessing in your current situation. Krishna. I think you know the blessing in your current situation, Sag. Sagittarius, every situation offers opportunities to grow and learn. When we curse a situation, we block its energy flow and things fester and grow worse. In contrast, as you recognize the blessings within your current situation, supportive and healing energies flow toward you. This card comes to you because there's an unrecognized blessing within your current situation. It could be something that you've learned or gained, for example. Recognize the blessing to accelerate the healing and manifestation that's trying to come to you. Instead of worrying, pray and use positive affirmations. That definitely is the feeling that I got from your hopes and fears up here. Know that everything's in divine and perfect order. The situation is resolving itself perfectly. You heal through the power of gratitude, Sagittarius. I hope that was able to bring you some kind of truth, clarity, or insight. My name is Shelby. This is Osiris 777 Tarot. Thank you guys for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can find the details in the description. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. One love, Earthlings.